Actually good. Same shirt. What's up? What's up? So I'm actually going to be scanning in, boop boop, all of my items. We do have the puppy down here right now. I'm going to be scanning in all of my items and packaging them. Hopefully they'll fit into that box. I think I'm gonna need a bigger box, so you guys might see my struggles live. Um, because all I have are 16 by 16 by 16 boxes at the biggest. If it comes down to that, I'm sure they're going to have me split up a bunch of these since I have a lot of the same item. You guys are going to see me scan it in. You won't be able to see my screen, I don't believe. You may be able to. I'm not 100% sure. I think we're just going to leave the webcam on, and I'm just going to scan this stuff in. It's good because I'm pretty sure every single item here is brand new, so I do not have to write descriptions for anything, I believe. Um, there's one thing that's used, but I do not think I'm sending that in. Oh, there's actually 3 used items. So we're going to do those last. We're going to do all the new stuff first. I'm actually going to be watching myself live on my phone so I can still see the chat and all of that stuff. Possibly, I actually don't think I can watch myself live on my phone. I don't know. Um, I'm not seeing myself. Maybe if I type in my title, what was that? Prepping an Amazon shipment in real time. I don't know. There I am live. Okay, cool. So I can actually see myself live right now. Everything's working good. What is up, Elon? What is up, Rick? I can pop up the live chat right here. And cool. So I can see everything. I'm going to turn down the volume. I'm switching on over to my inventory lab. Actually, yep. So I can see exactly what I'm doing right now, which is awesome. So you're going to see me scan in all of this good stuff into inventory lab. I'll tell you what I'm doing as I do it. And yeah, should be good. So let's get right into it. Okay. So the first items I have were a bunch of, I'm going to get them out of the way, were a bunch of brand new apples to apples board games. Now there was an issue with these board games as to where I'd scan them in and the wrong item is coming up. It's coming up as an office product, which is wrong. So I have to manually type them in. So I only have to do it once. So I'm just going to type in apples to apples, and it's party in a box. Party in a box. It's ranked 10,000 in toys with 6 offers, or 8,000 in toys with 72 offers. So I assume it's the 72 offer one. I know I was getting lots of questions about that. The 72 offer one, the box actually looks different. It doesn't have the all new cards. So I'm actually going to get rid of that. So I believe it's the one with 6 offers. And that one's worth a little bit more money, but now I don't know if it's restricted or not since I use Inventory Lab. So I'm actually going to have to switch on over to Seller Central on my laptop. I'm going to actually turn down the volume on my phone completely because it's going to be making noise. There we go. So I'm hopping on over to sellercentral.amazon.com on my laptop right now, and I'm going to type in the exact same thing I typed in for Inventory Lab. I can actually just copy and paste the title. So there's the copy. And the reason why I'm doing this is because a lot of things have been getting restricted lately. Normally, I wouldn't be doing this, but because of how many things are getting restricted, I have to be extra cautious. So add a product, and I can paste the title on over, take a look. I can sell in new and collectible condition, so I can sell this as new. So that's very awesome. So what I'm going to be doing is selling this as new. I'm going to pretty much just match the lowest price person and my quantity. Now my quantity is, I don't even know how many of these I have. I know I have a lot of them. Alright, we're working with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, so we're working with 11, which is, that's a good amount, right? So let's get back on over to the laptop. changed the quantity to 11, and my cost per unit was $6, just about. I always round up. My actual cost per unit was $5.95 each, but I'll round up to 6. This place I don't believe charges tax because they're cash only, so that's fine. Match that price, submit and save. So that right there, already, once all these sell, I'm looking at $116, which is nice. So now, before I forget, I like to take off all of the stickers. I use Scotty Peelers for this. If you guys don't know what Scotty Peelers are, they are a lifesaver. They make peeling stickers and labels off much easier, especially for people who bite their fingernails like me. I buy them right off Amazon. I believe there's a link for them right down below in the description. These things are awesome, though. They really help you get the stubborn ones. And just make sure there's no other stickers on here, no thrift store stickers or anything like that, which is the main thing I'm looking for. So as I peel off these labels, like so, there's also another random sticker on there. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's this random green sticker. I don't know what that is, but I do know I want to take that off because having extra barcodes on the back of an item for Amazon, they don't like that because they only want to see one barcode to scan in. Makes it quicker and easier for them, so I'm just taking them off. I probably don't have to because it's pretty obvious it's not an Amazon barcode, but I'm going to just because. So the great thing about selling on Amazon as opposed to eBay is, yeah, you can buy all these, ship them one by one on eBay for about the same price, or on Amazon you can have them do all the work for you, and you guys will see just how quick and easy I get this shipment done, especially since it's all new items, brand new, in the box, sealed items, and I'm just a one-man crew, guys. I literally just get up and I do my Amazon orders. I sold one thing on eBay. I actually sold that Harley Davidson jacket. I probably priced it a little too low. Probably should have priced it at $100 because it's super unique. It's a leather jacket. I priced it at $60 only because there was another one on eBay already that was selling for $59.99. So I sold same size also. So I sold mine for $59.95, or I think $59.98. I just undercutted the guy by a couple cents. So I figured, you know what? If it sells for that, I'm still happy. I only paid, I think, $8 to $10 for it. So I didn't spend too much. I'm gonna have to ship it priority flat rate in a bubble mailer, so it is gonna cost me about $6.50 to ship it, sadly. But I mean, probably could have sold it for more because it's super unique. It looks like something that's worth a lot more. But I just wanted to do quick burn and turn, and since somebody else already had a listing on eBay, I wanted to make sure mine sold before theirs. And that's kind of how I do it. If I find something similar, even if my pictures are better, my description's better, I don't care. I'm going to undercut them just to get mine to move, only because you guys see how hectic it's getting in here. I don't really have I used to just wait on everything, but I'm starting to change up my methods just a little bit because if I waited on every little item, I'd be swimming in my inventory, and I can't be swimming in my inventory like that. I really can't be. Alright, so this is the last apples to apples. Ah, crap. So you might notice a lot of people peel slow, and of course this last one's giving me issues, but all the others didn't. I peel fast. I find that peeling fast, especially on GameStop games and all that, it pulls the whole sticker off a lot easier and doesn't leave any residue. So that's the first lot. Next, it's a good thing all these things are brand new. I could just scan in this firefighter's puzzle. It says product not found because there's another barcode. You always got to be careful. Now I just realized that the box is damaged in the upper corner. Do I want to? I can't sell it as new just because of the box damage. The rank's actually pretty good. I have to double check to see if I can sell it as collectible like new. Knock $1 off just because there's some box damage, which is sad because there's only one new offer and one used offer. So I guess I will sell it as used and see what happens. But let me first make sure I can sell this puzzle under collectible condition on Amazon. So we'll go back to Seller Central again. And that's really a shame that I have to sell that as used because it is brand new sealed, but I mean the box, I don't know how easily you could tell, but it's all cracked and messed up right in there. So let's go to add a product, and I'm just going to copy and paste that same title like I did before. Copy, go on over here, paste, and there it is. I cannot sell it in used condition. So, since I can't sell it in used condition, I have two options here. First option, I could be a little risky and send it in as new. You don't really want to mess with your account like that. Or, I can put it over on eBay. This is definitely an issue here because I'd like to just sell it new on Amazon and get it out of the way. I mean, the damage isn't horrible, but there is enough damage, and I never advocate it, but I'm honestly thinking about it just because I want to ship it off. So you see this mental dilemma going on in my head right now. I'm sure the comments are saying don't do it, because everybody knows it's a bad idea, but I think I'm going to do it just because it's brand new sealed. There's some damage just up in that corner. It's nothing horrible, but it is noticeable. I think it'll be okay. I don't know, guys, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to be risky today. I'm taking a risk. I'm taking my first risk. Oh, okay, I see Private Pirate saying do it. So here we go. We're going to do it. So what did I pay for this guy? I paid a groovy grand total of $3, I remember. So $3. It's brand new. Submit and send. Okay. So that's very good. Now, we'll just do these CDs, get them out of the way. They're both brand new, which is nice. This one I paid $1.95, but of course I rounded up to $2, and it's nice. The rank is only 2,000 in music, so that's amazing. That's a really, really, really good rank. So we are going to do that. Change that. Submit and save. Cool. So this one's all done. I want to take off the price. Where did I stick my Scotty peeler? Right over here on the ground. So sometimes with CDs it can be tricky because there's those like little non-stealing sensors on here which are impossible to get off. They might say a store name or a price on it. I hate when that happens. They're impossible to get off. They really are. So you're kind of screwed in that case. This guy, $2 for this one as well. Has a rank of 59,000, which is pretty good. Selling for $10. I'm only gonna make this is the crazy thing with Amazon. I spent $2 on it. It's selling for 10. I'm only gonna make $2 after fees. But because I had a good rank, I was okay with it. I mean, you see how much time I'm putting into prepping this one. So far it's been a few seconds because I screwed up the sticker, but there we go, all done. I just have to put the label on it at the end. For $2, I'll take $2 for doing that any day. Here's Thomas the Tank Engine, having a good time. Oh, and there's a Marshall sticker on here. This was selling at Marshall's for $5. It is now ranked 50,000 in toys. I thought this was selling for $30 yesterday for some reason, guys. I don't know why I said that yesterday, because it's not. It's actually selling for $18.99, which is fine. So I guess I will just sell it for $18.99. No problems there. Now I want to make sure I take off both labels. We're taking off $2.95, and we're taking off Marshalls. Bye-bye, Marshalls. So, cool. He's ready to go. Next, we have this awesome fire truck. So, the fire truck is an interesting story, and I'll show you why. We scan him in. He's ranked 279,000 in toys with no sellers. So, I practically get to dictate what I want to sell it at. And I'll show you guys how I do that. So the cost was $4. It's brand new. And quantity 1. Okay, so I have to figure out what I want to sell this guy at. So I personally am going to go, what up, Rakin? I see you there. I'm personally going to go into Camel, which is a website, camelcamel.com, see what this last recently sold for, and compare. So right now I'm hopping on over to camelcamel.com. There we go. And I'm actually going to adjust the laptop so you guys can see exactly what I do, because I want you guys to see this. So I'm going to share my screen just like this. Actually, before I share my screen, I want to make sure I don't give away any personal details. So I'm going to run on over here, click on this, pull up the listing. So now I'm not sharing any personal details. So let's go back to sharing my screen, and here I am. So very cool. Now we are on this listing for this truck. I want to take the ASIN, and once I take the ASIN, I want to head on over to Camel, paste that in here, see what it last recently sold for. So third party new, it was at $999. Obviously it didn't sell for that. Somebody just tried to get that for it. Lowest was at $8, and then I think it last recently sold for $15.99, which, you know, that's not bad. And let's take a quick look at the sales rank. The sales rank has been steadily dropping, but you could tell it was at 80,000 for the longest time, and then it's been coming down because it hasn't been in stock at all, obviously. So it hasn't been in stock since February of this year. So I'm going to take a quick look in here, and you could see in Inventory Lab, it says right here, originally $34.95. So if it was originally $34.95, guess what I'm going to list it for? $34.95. And hopefully it sells. My cost on it was $4, so that is awesome. I'm going to submit and save that, and I'm going to pop back over to the other way of showing you guys, which is my webcam. Hello. So we are back and in business. So now I'm going to submit and save, and should be good. All right, awesome. Now I'm going to peel off this label. I want to make sure this is bent down far enough. I want to peel off this label. It sucks because it's on cardboard. Cardboard ones, guys, you do not want to peel fast on. This is the only one that you'd want to peel super slow on, because it will take the cardboard with it. So I peel nice and slow. I actually want to pull down the camera a little. Oh, no I don't. That's fine. Sorry guys, I'm delayed also over here because I'm watching the live stream on my phone. It's okay. I should have dual monitors and I have to sneeze really bad. Woo! Alright, so there we go. It is all set. All good to go. Next, we have the game Racco. I paid $3 for Racco. Looks like there's some grime on the front. We want to take that off because it looks nasty. Now, I can't find my cleaning materials, so I'm going to have to run and grab some wet wipes. I always recommend having wet wipes near you for this kind of situation, but it'll take me just a couple seconds. Alright, so we are back. I literally ran, I got the wet wipes, and we are all good. So I just take it, and I wipe it, and there we go. All clean. Looks good. I don't know what that grime was, but I touched it, so it's on me. But I also touched the disinfecting wipe, so that's good. So, like I said, guys, I paid $3 for this. I'm not going to make a lot of money on this toy. I know that for a fact. I just know it. I think I'm doubling my money, if that. I am going to 2 Goodwills today. So, I get no service at the second one, which sucks, so I can only buy clothing there, but I already have so much clothing. But there is something there I need, or something that I want anyways, for myself, so I gotta go. Alright. So this has a rank of 2,900 in toys, which is amazing, right? And I paid $3 for it, and it is going for $11.99, so not a lot of money. But that's exactly $3 after fees. So I spent 3 to make 3. That is A-OK. Yes, Blood HD, smash that like button. I do enjoy that for sure. Alright, next we have this interesting Smeed Tough folder binder thing. Very interesting. I just scanned it in because it was something I had never seen, something I was curious on. It's ranked 62,000 in office products, which is really good, going for about $18, and there's one going for $20. So let's take a quick look and see that $17.99 guy. That is sold by Amazon, so I'm going to have to obviously match Amazon, which sucks. Now, Amazon charges tax and other stuff that I technically don't charge, which is nice, but I still have to price it higher. So I'm only going to make $5 on this, so it wasn't the best buy, to be honest, because I spent 6 to make 5, but it's still $5, and I am happy about that. It has a good enough rank. The only bad thing is I don't like spending 6 to make 5 on something that's so large. This is going to take up a lot of box space, and that's precious cargo right there. That's what you. It's better to do CDs and video games and things like that and books. A lot more can fit into a box, but it's okay. Next we have Bamboozle. I paid $3.95 for Bamboozle. This guy has a rank of 484,000 in toys, which actually isn't that bad. I like 400,000 in toys. As long as it's under 700,000, I usually buy it. Okay, so brand new, we're looking at $15.63, and my cost was $4. So I'm only going to make $5 again on this. So doesn't seem like the money's going up, but it all adds up, and I'm happy about it. All right. Da Vinci's Challenge. Let's hope that this one's more of a home run. So there's multiple stickers on this. This was originally selling at Bed Bath & Beyond for $20. And I bought it for $4. No more stickers. Bought it for $4, and it is selling on Amazon with a rank of 251,000. I've sold it before for $23.83, which is cool, and right now it is selling for $24.99, but the very next one's selling for $32. So let's take a look. I like to look further into these things. This person has 19 in stock. So with 19 in stock, I'm going to have to price competitively. Sadly, I can't really go up any higher because mine would never sell. What did I say I paid for this, guys? $3, I think. So we're going to put $3 on there. And I either paid 3 or 4. I really can't recall. I think 3. So I'm going to make $13.66 on this. Alright. This one I don't believe was on Amazon at all. So I'm going to scan it in real quick. So I think this was something I was going to put on eBay. I didn't actually mean to buy it. I just bought it. Oh, there it is right there. It is on Amazon, but it has a rank of 900,000, so that's something I actually won't send in. I don't send things in that are 900,000, of course not. That's crazy. Maybe around Christmas time, but not now. So next, we will move on to this Monopoly Junior. Now, there's a bunch of different listings on this one. You want to find the correct one. There's one ranked at 2 million, one at 358,000, and one at 224,000. There's a 1999 version. Mine's this 2005 version. So that's the one we want. We're going to have to click through to see the price on this guy. It's going for $29.99. So that's good. What did I pay for it? I paid $6, so I did pay up on this guy. Just a bit. Just a bit. But for $29.99, looks like I'm going to make a grand total of $15.29. So $15 isn't that bad. I'm happy about that. Using my little Scotty peeler, making sure there's no more stickers on here. Next, we have Check Up Charlie. This box is freaking huge, but this one was going for a good amount. This is lovely and brand new. I paid $8. Has a rank of 502,000 in toys, which isn't the worst. It's not great, but it's not horrible. And it looks like it's going for $84.99, which is awesome. So that's going to make me about $60 after fees. So we are going to peel that off. Stick it down right there. Move on over to Rub-a-Dub-Dub Sortin Spray Whale. Cool. So let's peel off these stickers. It sucks on cardboard. It's always scary. I only paid $3 for this. Let's scan it in to Amazon. It looks like 416,000 in toys, which isn't that bad, going for about $20. Well, there's one for $19.97 and one for $25. So let's take a look, because that's a big difference. So we click through, click on Prime, because we only want to compare with Prime sellers. It looks like new $19.97, and then the very next one is $25. So let's actually add the $19.97 one to our cart. It tells you how many they have left in stock, guys. So this is a cool tip. If you add the product to your cart, it'll say, added to cart, only this many left in stock. So there's 7 in stock total. With a rank that's kind of higher, that's something you don't want to price above. If they only had 1 left in stock, awesome. Then I will definitely price higher there. In this instance, I will not. I will have to come in competitively. So I'll go back to my cart, and I will actually delete that right out of there. There we go. Close out of Amazon. And now it's sad because I would like to charge a little bit more for it. Oh, my dog's freaking out. Somebody's obviously here at the house. Hey, baby. Who's here? The mailman? It's okay. I know. It's okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. She's freaking out. Come here. Come here. You want to come say hello? You nervous about the garbage can? Come here. Come here. Alright, guys. The dog is here to say hi. It's okay, Soph. Everything's good. I know. You're angry, aren't you? Okay. I know. There's not a lot of room in here, so you got to go out. Go out there. Okay. So, I got stickers on here, guys. I know. It's okay. It's okay. So I want to take these stickers off, and I just tried using the Scotty Peeler, and it wouldn't come off. This sticker says, do not remove Ted's tag required for merchandise exchanges. So we don't want that on there. I invested in this awesome heat gun, so I'm just going to put it over the sticker for a little while. The sticker underneath is getting nice and black, but this sticker is not. I get all of this stuff right. Oh, all of the thrifted stuff just from Goodwills and stuff. Just thrift stores. Alright, so now. Oh, came off so smooth, so easy. Melted all the glue underneath. It's not even sticky. And you can't beat that, right? So there was a piece of tape under there that I melted just a little bit, but it's okay, I didn't melt the seal. So we are going to have to compete with the lowest price, which was, what, $19.97? Okay, I paid $3, submit and save. Alright, we got 3 more new items. How many items are in our shipment? 23 items. So I always like to try and get 30 items in a shipment. I think we are going to hit that number. So let's scan this Halo toy. Paid $8 for this, guys. I kind of paid up, but it's going for $25 for this Halo toy. So can't go wrong there. I just want to adjust my cost per unit. It's all good for bookkeeping purposes. So I'm only going to make just over $10 on it, but spending 8 to make 10 with a rank of 350,000 is pretty good. I mean, that's obviously you're not going to get rich. You're not going to do much more than that. Let's see if I can. Nice. Peeled it off very smoothly. It's clean. There is sticker residue on the front of this box. So I do want to try and remove it if I can. If I can't, it's really no big deal. Oh, there we go. Got it off. Now the front of the box is a little dirty, so I could use this wet wipe again. just because this is kind of an expensive toy for such a small toy. You want it to show up to the customer looking clean and nice, actually new. So there is some dust on it. I'm getting rid of all that with this wet wipe. And this is totally optional. You don't have to do this. I don't do it all the time, but I do it when things are super, super dirty. So there we go. Very nice, very clean. No more stickers on here. Brand new, good to go. Next are these Crayola markers. Now, these guys also didn't have anybody on the listing, but they are ranked 200,000 in arts and crafts supplies. Now, that seems like it's a subcategory, so we're going to click further in. It does have 24 reviews, which is good. Let's take a look at the actual rank. I guess arts and crafts category is its own thing. So I don't know if that's a good rank or not, but seems to be fine for me. So we're going to actually see, it was originally priced at $20.58. So I could check through to Camel to see if maybe this is a very sought after product. Maybe the price has gone up. I've only paid $2 for it. So no matter what, I'm going to make some money, even if I list it for $14.95. But we are not going to list it for $14.95. So my cost per unit is $2. Actually going to bring the laptop up so you can actually see me a little bit better. So my cost per unit is $2. I have one unit. We are going to click through to the Amazon listing so I can copy the ASIN, I believe is what it's called. Yep, the ASIN. So we're going to copy the ASIN, go over to Camel, and see what it recently sold for. And I could actually share my screen with you guys again, and you can see exactly what this item is going for. First, let me just pop it on in Camel. There it is. We are going to switch over the screen right now to YouTube. Hello, we are back. So here is the item. That is not the item. There it is. Not in stock. Obviously, it's not in stock. So let's see. It recently... Why is my keypad not working? Here we go. So it looks like we want to check third-party new, not Amazon. So somebody priced it at like 140 something. That's obviously not what it's going to sell for. That was just somebody trying to get a lot of money. Maybe it did sell for that, but I don't think it would. So it looks like $22.99 was the last price. It does have an original price of $20.58 is what it was originally listed for. So $22 isn't too far off. I think I'm going to probably match the $22.99, maybe go $24.99. Let's see what Inventory Lab tells me I'll make. So if I do $22.99, looks like I'm gonna make $14.55. I'd like to make over 15 bucks, so I'm gonna do $23.99. And that just sounds kind of good, right? So sure, why not? Let's do that. So let's go back here, switch it back on over. Hello, you see my beautiful face. So now we're out of here. Cool, so let's get rid of that. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the last item, which was a kiss puzzle. So peeling it off with our Scotty peeler. Now this one I believe had a extremely high rank, but I think I was going to send it in for some reason. Let's see why. Maybe the price. Scan in as a rank of 888,000 in toys. I paid what, $6? So if I paid $6 for it, I don't think I paid $6, but that was the most recent one I put down. Do you guys remember what I said? I think I said $6. So $6, selling for 30 bucks. I would make $15 after fees. It does have that high rank though, 888,000. You know what we'll do, guys? We're gonna make this an experiment because that sounds like an extremely high rank to me in toys. It does. We're gonna see how long this takes to sell, and you'll see in a recent video. Hopefully, it does sell, and I don't get charged with crazy fees. Hopefully, it does sell, and we can actually know how long it takes to sell things in that category. I mean, obviously it's not going to be indicative of everything, but we're going to give it a shot. We're gonna sell it. We're going to send it in with almost a 900,000 rank. Something I never, ever, ever do, but I do it for you guys because it's a fun experiment. And that is it. We're at 26 items. I do have these two Bop Its over here, so I do want to list these two. They both work fine. Now, I do have to test them a little more thoroughly. I want to make sure all the things work, because I remember once I got to bop it, I messed with it, and the flick it didn't work no matter what I did. So I got to do one round. We actually want to turn up the volume.
Medium. High.
So you spin the spin to turn up the volume, I remember. Now we're going to play a quick round.
Beat bop. Solo.
Okay, cool. So they all work. I was waiting for that twist set to come in.
Do it the same.
Now,
Better.
it kind of stunk. Okay, it's going to be loud for a second. Now, it kind of stunk because I was going off of the sounds. I've never played it with the sounds before, so I was kind of guessing there, but it worked. And 95 cents is good, so now I'm going to test the other one, make sure it works. Now, to turn it on, none of this is going to do anything. You have to pull it. Now turn up the volume.
Medium. High.
There we go.
Medium.
I'm actually going to keep it at medium because it was kind of loud last time, and we'll do a quick test.
Fox bop. Solo. Fox bop. Pass it. Fox bop. One-on-one. Fox bop. Solo. Bop it. Flick it. Pull it. Spin it.
Wow. That's what happens when you play it in the morning. So I don't know if these two work, so let's try again.
Flick it. Pull it. Spin it. Bop it. Spin it. Pull it. Spin it. Bop it. Spin it. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it.
So it works. That's good. Now, one thing I forgot to do on the other one, which I just did on this, you bop one side and you bop the other to make sure both bop it sides work. I assume they both work. I'm just going to assume it. Now, you can tell how dirty this is. This thing is beat to crap. Both of these are going to be shipped in as acceptable anyways, but I do take my wet wipe and I do clean it down a little bit if it actually looks like it's doing anything. With this one is in such rough shape, it's not really... it's doing a little bit, so I will clean it just a little bit. There is an old Goodwill sticker on it, but we are just going to do a light cleaning on it.
Beat bop. Fox bop. High score.
So you want to make sure it's not beat bop.
High score. 109.7.
Okay, there we go. So that's clean enough. Now you can take the batteries out to ship it, but these sell pretty fast to where I'm not worried about the batteries exploding in here. Well, I kind of am, so I think I'm actually going to take the batteries out, because who knows. Also, I don't think you're allowed to ship batteries, but I don't think I have my screwdriver in here, so I'm not going to do it. But normally, I would take the batteries out of these, but this time, I'm not. Okay, now for the other one, you can tell all the grime and everything that's building up on here. This one's actually extremely, extremely, extremely clean. I probably could ship this one in as good condition, but I don't know if I feel like you need the box to ship it in as good. Obviously, a majority of Amazon sellers don't follow the guidelines, and that's why Amazon's restricting everything, because nobody follows the freaking guidelines on Amazon, and Amazon restricts crap. So it's in good enough shape, but I'm just going to send them both in as acceptable. I'm going to peel off the labels on here, or the stickers. Hey, Soph, what are you angry about today? What? Someone's outside? It's okay. People are allowed to be outside. I know, I know. People are just chilling, so just chilling and killing. Alright, so that label's off. And now this, whoops. Peel off the Goodwill sticker on here, of course. And the other thrift store sticker. Also, a good thing is, taking the batteries out, it's not going to make all the noise the entire time you're shipping it, which is good, but whatever. There we go. So, I mean, the batteries look good. They look clean in there. Make sure that they're not actually corroded or anything. Everything looks nice. So I'll just ship it off like that. Oh, look at that. There was another Goodwill sticker hidden on here. You definitely don't want to ship it off with any stickers on it. So it's always good to do a double, triple, quadruple take, whatever you're doing. All right. So, and you guys will see how I package these things up, because these I actually have to package up a little bit differently. I don't believe this has any other stickers. No. All right, cool. So these are both good. So now I got to type them in. So I also have to make sure that I can sell them, because Amazon's been making a lot of things restricted, so I don't know if Bop-Its are now restricted. So let's go to Seller Central. Very well, they could be. They could be restricted to sell collectible now. Who knows? So we are going to add a product. I'm going to type in Bop-It Extreme 2. And there it is. You can still sell it under collectible, so you want to make sure you mark it down as collectible. So I'm going to type in Bop-It Extreme 2. Make sure you don't sell it as used. Make sure you sell it as collectible. So we're going to do collectible acceptable. And I paid $1 a piece, and I got 2 of them. Collectible acceptable. There we go. So I just say the basic thing like, okay, it's scuffed, there's scratches, there's wear and tear, but it's tested and works. Basically, that's what you want to include in your description, things like that. Now, I do see that the prices on these have come down a lot. I was selling these for about 35, now they're down to 24. So I'm actually going to click through. Oh, the rank's pretty bad, so I think I'm actually going to just keep it right there and make about 15 bucks on each one of them, so about $30 for the pair, which is nice. I don't mind making that. Also, these watercolors I forgot to put back. So we're at a grand total of 28 items. I have the option to put 2 more in here. Now, I do not have 2 more items. Well, actually, I do. So we're going to do this cake pan because it takes up a lot of space. I don't want it sitting around for a while. I do have some video games and stuff sitting around. If I only have a few items that I don't feel like making a shipment for only a couple items, obviously. So I do have a few other things just sitting around, but right now we are going to use this cake pan mold. It's in good enough shape. I don't have to wash it or anything, which is nice. 2 or 3 pieces of dog hair in here. I'll make sure that that stuff's not in there. Okay, I think we're good now. So this was the Nordic Ware Castle Font. Now, I don't believe there was a restriction on this. So it's ranked 39,000, which is good. I have to make sure people are either selling it as used or collectible. So let's see what we got. $23.39 new, which is freaking baloney. That's not that much money. So, but we actually wanted to just say, okay, so you can actually sell it as used. So this is how I look at it. Amazon is selling it used for $16.19. They charge an estimated tax of $1.03. I don't charge tax yet on Amazon. It has a good enough rank to where people are going to be able to compare. So I could actually price mine closer to $17.22 because that would be just around where they are. So that's something that I will do. I'll probably just do a little bit lower. I'll probably do like $17.20. It still undercuts Amazon just by a bit, not by a lot, but just by enough. And I'm making an extra $1. Now that actually totals out to $6.66, which is pretty devilish. So I'm gonna give myself an extra penny to make it less devilish. And there we go. So we have a nice, loveliness right there. All right, so that is everything. Actually, I want to make sure I do one more item so we have exactly 30 items. Oh, here we go. I have this big mouth Billy Bass. He works. So I will ship in. Now I do. No. No. Shut up. All right, he's stuck on. Oh no, this is a counter strike on my crap. I feel like that's copyright. That's a copyrighted song, right? That can't be on my YouTube channel. So I threw it in the other room until the song stops. So I'm going to have to get a screwdriver. I'm going to send him in another shipment. I'm not going to bother with that right now. Yeah, so we're just not going to do that. We're going to do a video game. We're going to do actually I have a CD, a video game, and a cassette tape or a VHS. So I'm basically just going to do the one that's worth the most. So I have Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I actually think I might ship this in because this is only going to go down in value. These probably won't. I know the CD is only worth a couple bucks, and I do know that this Maxell, this is actually a VHS cassette adapter. Make bank on these guys. It's like $50. But we are going to ship off the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 because this can only go down in value. And it's for Xbox 360. So that's actually how I clean my games instead of putting them in my disc cleaner all the time. It seems to be okay. I mean, there are a lot of scratches on here, but it looks like it's definitely a game that will work. I do like that. I can use my microfiber cloth, and it looks good. I mean, there's actually pretty heavy scratches on here. Crap, man. Okay, let me choose a different video game. Well, this is the only one that's going to go down in value pretty soon, so I'm going to do this one. I'm going to stick it in a case. This game's not worth much, so throw that out. I'll take Call of Duty, and I will stick it right where it belongs, right? So, whatever. It's fine, guys. It's good. Normally, I'd put it in the disc cleaner, but it's kind of loud, and I don't feel like doing the disc cleaning right now. So, it's probably going to work. I don't remember what I paid for this for the Xbox 360, so I'm just going to say $3 because that's usually the average video game cost where I am. So I'm going to type in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Xbox 360. And this is going to be the last item, guys. There is Standard Edition. Used, it's coming in at $17.97, which is exactly where I want to come in at before the value goes down. And I'm going to sell it as used acceptable. And this is what I usually write for a disc only. I'll just write disc only. Comes in generic case with no artwork or something like that, right? Ships from Amazon. Sounds good, right? Very cool. So submit and save. We have our 30 items all done. Sorry, Big Mouth Billy Bass, but I threw him in the other room. My dog's probably freaking out in there. So all of this work that I did right here totals out to $362.43 in net profit if everything sells. Now, I did have a few higher ranked things like the board game and other things, but a lot of these are pretty fast movers. So it did take me a little bit of time. I could actually check to see how long I've been live streaming. I've been live streaming for 47 minutes, so about 47 minutes to do all of that. Obviously, I took my time to talk, and I was typing and doing all these other things, looking into the camera. So it probably, if I was just sitting down, banging it out, I could do it in 30 minutes, I'd say, if I was really focused. Now comes packaging. I guess I could include packaging because that's actually super quick to do. It's a lot quicker than looking stuff up and typing stuff in. So I'm going to do the packaging and show you guys exactly how I do that. First things first, you need to submit this batch since it's in Inventory Lab. You need to submit it on over to Seller Central. Most of you guys aren't going to be using Inventory Lab. It's a paid service. It's like $60 a month. I don't even know why I still use it. I use it because the Amazon Seller app sucks, actually. So I'm going to send this in. I like being able to use camel on the fly, and the Amazon Seller app half the time doesn't even scan. But it does tell me what's restricted or not, which I wish this app did that. But so there we go. Move on over to Seller Central, and then I'm going to print out my labels, and then I can actually see you guys, and I can include the chat on the screen again, just because I don't have to be filming like this anymore, so I can see what I'm doing. So how I do this, I just have to plug my printer in to my computer right here, and we are going to work on the shipment. I have to grab labels, and the reason why I do 30 is because these Avery 30 count label sheets come with 30 labels. So I like to be able to use all 30 of them. Alright, that looks good. Turn on the printer. I don't know why it's off. That makes no sense, but it was off. So that's on. I'm going to review and modify units and print labels for this page. Alright, so the labels are ready, they're downloaded. Gonna print them out, and then you guys are gonna be able to see the chat. I'll be able to answer questions while I stick labels on, and you guys will, you guys will be able to ask all your questions. I'll scroll through all the questions while I'm labeling stuff, and this show I think will be a little more enjoyable. Trying to bang this out fast. I don't want it to be over an hour at all, because that's a little too long in my personal opinion. All right, so it is. Oh yeah, this is the fun thing, guys. My printer sucks. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I need to upgrade. I have a nice Brother laser printer. I bought it when I first started flipping. It seems to have a lot of issues right now. I'd probably get the next up. So here we go. These are all the labels. They look beautiful. They're all here. I'm going to pull up a chair so I can just sit down, label, stick stuff into a box, and see myself and respond to comments. So let's pull up this live dashboard. Let's do this, and let's do this, or this, or this, or this. There we go. Figured it out. Okay, a lot of buttons to press. So we are here now. I'm going to go through these comments really fast because there's no way I'm getting under an hour. We have lots of people in here. Holy cow. I'm not going to go all the way up. I'm seeing if there's anything cool on here. Man, that's your favorite shirt 2 days in a row. Dude, I always wear my shirts 2 or 3 days in a row because I'm dirty. I actually just went to the gym in this, so I'm not going to be wearing it for the rest of the day. I still need to take a shower. I just got home. Rick and Profit sent me a PM. Would love to have you on the Green Show tonight. Awesome Green Room Show. Yeah, sure, I'll be on that. I think it's at 8 p.m., right? I'm not doing anything at 8, so I can be there. Rage Hall says, so do you only send new items to Amazon FBA? No. No, I said used also. I was sending those boppets, which are used. I sent a bunch of things that are used off to Amazon FBA. I just didn't really pick up a lot of used items. A lot of used items are now restricted, sadly. Catching you live, awesome. Thank you, thank you. Ridge Hall says, smash! Oh. Don't know why I made that sound, but I did. What do we got? Really enjoy this. Yeah, no problem, no problem. I know, damn fish destroyed the entire show. Hey, Rake and Nixon. Bro, make me a mod. I don't know how to do that. I'm not tech savvy. There we go. I figured it out really fast. I am pretty tech savvy, so I actually can figure things out really fast. Staple has Dymo 450 for 70 right now. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. How long does it take to sell something on eBay? Psh, holy crap, it takes a long time, honestly. When I get rich, I'm still gonna act poor. Is that what I say? That I've said that lots of times, honestly. Hopefully, you guys remember me saying that, because when I do get rich and I still act poor, you guys will know I stayed true to my roots. Because how long I've been thrifting? I've been thrifting for a long time. Let me stick, probably 3 years now. So all these apples to apples games, we want to get out of the way. Oh, well, good thing I see the sticker right here. So the cool thing about Inventory Lab is when you print these stickers all at once on a 30 count sheet, they actually print out in order. So I'm getting all these labels right in order. So this should be Four Seasons. Yes, it is. So it's the one right after the one I peeled. So you can see right there, I peeled right in the middle, 2 back to back. I take everything to the post office. I live like 2 minutes from the post office, so I really don't mind, honestly. Racco, that was right here. It's a good thing, and also I only like to do 30 items at a time because it's much easier to scan the page to look for 30 items, or 60. I'll do 60 also. It's really easy to scan 2 pages for the item that I'm shipping. Now, an item like this that's exposed, you do want to put it into a plastic bag, just because you don't want this getting scratched, dinged, dropped, anything like that. I do have plastic bags. You 100% want to make sure that the plastic bag has a suffocation warning on it, like this does, and then you just want to slide your little baby toy right into the plastic bag, like so. Now, I could actually see if it fits in here for us. I don't care enough. So that's good. Oh, no, it's not good. We want to stick on our label first. So this was called Alex Rub-a-Dub-Dub. So let's see if we can find the word Alex. There it is. Very cool. I find that it's better to sell on Amazon, but Amazon's making a lot of things restricted, so it sucks. Each time I'm covering the barcode with these stickers. That's what I'm doing, just in case somebody new here doesn't do Amazon and they don't know. That's exactly what I'm doing, covering the barcode because Amazon wants you to. Alright, so I'm sliding this guy. I just noticed that this actually has some like Sharpie on the top. Hopefully the person doesn't care. It's a baby gift, so I don't think the baby would care much, but maybe if they're buying it for a parent, and the parent notices, they'd be like, oh my gosh, this isn't freaking perfect. And I don't know, guys. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to bang this out in the allotted time. Alright, so sticking this on here is fun. Works good. They could scan it really easily because it's flat, and it's clean, and it's good to go. This I didn't list. That could go over there. Is it better to sell? Ian's my moderator. He can say everything. Okay, this before and after. Remember, guys, I kind of don't know if that was a good idea to send it off as new. We will see, and obviously I'll get back to you guys with that. It's in good enough shape to where I know most people would send it off, but I'm very stringent, or whatever the word is, on the condition I send things in. I'm very particular, and I try to be the best I can on Amazon. I try very hard, and that's why my rating is very good on Amazon. You can't avoid negatives. I've had negatives just like everybody else will. You can't avoid that, but you can definitely make sure you don't get them as often, and I've always been very good with that. So I definitely think I'm probably the best reseller on YouTube. I think no others really compare. I would really like to say thank you to all my fans out there because I know how amazing I am, and I'm tooting my own horn. I'm just joking, guys. I'm just talking. I really don't think I'm the best. I'm actually far from the best, but I've never gotten in trouble with... Actually, yeah, I have. I've shipped in things that I actually can't sell, and I've gotten in trouble with Amazon and eBay before, so don't think that, you know, I'm perfect. Don't think that everybody that's selling on eBay and Amazon is perfect. I'm sure the majority of people have actually gotten their items taken down off eBay because they didn't know that the item was restricted on eBay. Same goes for Amazon. Same goes for listing things that you shouldn't be listing. And, you know, all these things happen, and it's really not the end of the world. It happens. Just don't get your account suspended. Keep up to date on it. I need to call eBay. I was talking about that a while. I do push things off for a little too long. And, you know, right now I'm just sticking all these stickers on here. We got Le Mr. Fair Trick. That goes on the back. I don't even know what it's called. Battery operated. That looks about right. Stick that right over the barcode. Grab Thomas the Mr. Tank Engine. There's his sticker. Grab it. Stick it on. Hopefully, I think these are actually, they're all going to the same place, so I can guarantee to you guys it's going to weigh more than 50 pounds, or it's going to be very close to 50 pounds, and I don't know if this will all fit in a 16 by 16 by 16 box. I have to call Amazon, or I have to call eBay, because I have 2 return cases open, but they weren't really return cases. They were exchange cases, but they opened it up as a return so I could send them a prepaid shipping label, and eBay keeps telling me to respond to the cases, and I haven't, because the only way to respond is to give the person a full refund or a partial refund or something, but I don't need to give a refund. I need the seller to close the case, but I don't want the seller to kind of escalate it or something. I don't know. So I need to, you know, I need to figure that out. Yeah, mine have been open for almost a month now. Definitely not a good idea. Like I said, guys, I'm obviously not the best. But I make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody decides what they want to do. You know, how strict they want to be with themselves, how good they want to be at bookkeeping, how good they want to be at all these things. And I'm sure, since I'm going to be on the Green Show tonight, which is pretty dope, the Green Show. So that sounds like a pot stoner show. No, the Green Room Show, which, yeah, thanks for finally inviting me, guys. Jeez, took long enough, right? I'm just playing. But really, that's crazy. Maybe, you know what nobody's ever done? I should get the Green Room to come onto my channel, and I can interview the Green Room on my channel and give them hard-hitting questions that all of my subscribers that aren't part of the Green Room want to know. I'm not part of the Green Room, so it would be 100% unbiased. And you can't say that with a lot of resellers out there. It really would. It would be 100% unbiased. I collect questions from all of my subscribers that are not part of it as well. And you could ask whatever questions you want, if they're okay with that, guys. I'm just kind of spitballing right here. That might be something they don't want to do, or maybe it is something they want to do. It might be something I don't want to do, to be honest. I don't know if I feel like doing that. I don't want to run an interview. I'm not good at that kind of stuff. Okay, so now I have to prep the Nordic wear and the two boppets. We're right at an hour, so time's actually pretty good right now, guys. I'm going to prep the two boppets, and I'm going to prep the Nordic wear. How I do that is with bubble wrap. Lots and lots of bubble wrap. So this guy, I don't really have to worry about. This thing, I actually don't have to bubble wrap. It's heavy, heavy, heavy metal. It's not going to get dented or anything, so what I've done in the past is actually I just stick one of these into a plastic bag. Never had an issue with it before, so we you feel like a mechanic, that's funny. So we can actually see the president just lowered corporate tax rates. This should mean better margins and costs for all of us. Really, that would be cool if that were actually the case. We'll see what happens. So how I'm gonna prep this, guy, is actually just stick it into a plastic bag. Now, some of you might be like, no, you don't do that. Put bubble wrap around it. Well, I'm not going to. So, if that's what you want to say right now, you can still say it, but I'm just not going to do that. So let's actually peel and stick. There we go. And that's good. That's good enough for me. I think it looks beautiful. I'm going to stick the label right on the top, and that's awesome. Love my sense of humor. Thank you. Sometimes I gotta keep myself entertained, right? So there we go. Looks beautiful. That's good to go. Now the two boppets. These two things I will bubble wrap. I would like to take the batteries out of them, to be honest, but I do not have my Phillips head. It's in the other room. I'm not leaving the room again. So I have a little bit of bubble wrap left right here, so we will use the remainder of this. And I take it. Let me actually pull this down a little bit. I take it, stick it on my lap, just like so. Fold it on over and flip. And we're flipping. And we're flipping for the profits. And we flip one more. And making sure that I can fold it over nice, we flip one more time. That should be safe enough. At least I hope so. I'll take one piece of tape just to hold it together, right? So there we go. We got our one piece of tape. Holding it all together. Now this is where I take saran wrap, if I could find my saran wrap. Kind of all over the place right now, guys. My saran wrap's, oh, it's right down here on the ground. Why is it on the ground? Looks like it's almost time for a new roll. It's coming close to the end. So I just take this. I only do a few rolls. If it were something a little more valuable or something bigger, I'd use a little more than I'm about to use right now. Also time constraints. So I just fold over the bubble wrap. Make sure nothing is going to get damaged here. Fold it over that flick it. That's a little sensitive. There we go. Then I'll do a couple this way. Uno. And dos. Very good. So I'm always worried about this coming loose and possibly unraveling. So I just take a little piece of tape, keeping it down. Take the bobbit too. I stick that down. I find that these stickers actually get kind of loose on the saran wrap, so I will stick a piece of tape over it, keep it as flat and smooth as I can. There we go. It's beautiful. Good to go. Now we will do it for Boppet Extreme 2. Guys, you all better come out and watch me tonight on the green room, because I'll be very embarrassed and very upset if it's a very small, low turnout. So I really need to promote it. I'm going to promote it, because that would really suck. That's another reason why I hate doing interviews. I have like kind of crappy self-esteem, and I know we're getting into weird topics now because I have to keep the conversation going, but I kind of have pretty crappy self-esteem, so if there's only like 100 people watching on that huge channel, I'll be pretty upset. But I feel like they'll come up with a very good topic. Maybe we'll just talk. I don't freaking know what's going on, guys. I don't know anything. Can't tonight? Oh my gosh, Ian, my main buddy, won't even watch me tonight. Wow, then nobody's gonna be watching me. If Ian's not watching me, I just don't know. And you know what you should do? Just tune in, and you don't have to say anything. Just make it so it looks like there's one more viewer. Leave your phone on. That's all. Just have your phone logged into YouTube. You don't have to say anything. Just be my bro. Yeah, no problem, Elon. I try to make them the best I can. This is the last item. Now eBay can auto relist items. I think they've always been able to do that. And there we go. So we're all done. Now I kind of just throw them and Amazon catches them and then it's good to go. So I'm actually lying. Right. If Ian ain't there, I ain't there. Oh my gosh. It's turning into a whirlwind of emotions right now, guys. Please don't do this thing. Okay, so I'm going to try and stick these into a 16 by 16 by 16 box, which is actually going to be extremely tough. I don't think they will all fit. I actually know they won't all fit, but I'm going to see what I can do. Alright, so here is the 16 by 16 by 16 box. It's not that big. We're going to try our darndest to get it in here. I can 99% guarantee to you guys it's actually not going to fit in here. All 53 of you, yes. All 53 of whoever's watching right now. I bend over backwards for my subscribers. Literally, I'm bending over forwards. So that's good for now. You know what? I'm just going to do the extra tape. So you guys will see exactly how much tape I put on these boxes. I do 3 that way. I'm sure this is probably pretty loud. Now, I could put them the other way also, but I do realize how loud it probably is. And now, this box isn't that big. Take a look. I mean, it's not that big of a box. So we're going to try our darndest to get as much in here as we can. Oh, guys, this isn't going to work. This is not going to work. This is not going to work. We're going to need to use a 20 by 20 by 20 to save us some money. Because if you use 2 boxes, it almost doubles your cost. Yeah, this isn't going to work. Not even close. That's all I got in there, and the box is pretty much full. So, dang it, I didn't want to have to go to the store. Sadly, guys, you won't see me actually put everything into the box. I got to run to Staples, grab a 20 by 20 by 20, which costs like $2, which isn't that bad. It's going to cost me an extra $2. And yeah, so that's where we're at right now. Well, now the question is it going to be too heavy? Is all of this going to weigh more than 50 pounds? If it weighs more than 50 pounds, you have to put it in 2 boxes anyways. So let's actually see how much I could get into here, and then I'm going to weigh it. Because if I could get a majority of the heavy stuff in here, we can try to weigh this bad boy. So let's see. Because if we're close enough to 50 pounds with not everything in here, then that's a little sketchy. It's a little sketchy. So we're going to stick that stuff in there. That's just going to sit on top. That's going to sit like that. So this is, I mean, obviously I can't ship it like this, but we can stick the majority of crap in here. Bang, bang. Mr. Bop It. And then, oh, we have all of these guys. Well, how much do these weigh each? That's a good way. That's a good way to test. Plan B won't fit. Yeah, I know, right? So we're gonna use this one guy. They weigh 2 pounds each. So I have 11 of them. So that's 22 pounds just in these games. It's gonna be cutting it close, but I actually think we might be good. It's gonna be cutting it really close because that's 22. This game is 1.5, so that's 23. Each one of the Bop Its are 1.5, and this huge game right here is 3 pounds. So actually, I think I'd be able to fit everything in here for under 50 pounds. It'll probably be like 45 pounds, which, oh, no. Forgot about Mr. Nordic Wear. Nordic Wear is 3 pounds, so we're actually looking at over 50 pounds worth of inventory, right? Yeah, so I'm just gonna put them in 2 boxes right now so you guys can actually watch. Alright, remove this stuff. Alright, so the fire truck can stay right there. Now I like to use some bubble wrap as filler for the areas where I know I'm not gonna be able to fit anything. So we're just gonna stick these guys down in there so these boxes don't slide around too much. That looks good. I want to stick a DVD down in there and a CD. There we go. That's nice and tight. We'll stick another CD in there. So I'm being a little, I can actually fold this down a little bit. You guys can see my box. Stick Racco in here, I believe. No, we can't. Damn it, Racco. Why won't you fit? That's okay. What can we fit in there? We can fit these colored crayons in there. A Bop It won't fit. Come on, Bop It. Okay. Well, the fire truck's gonna have to go like that, and then a Bop It's gonna have to. Oh man, guys, these 16 by 16 boxes aren't the best for getting this kind of stuff in here. Ooh, will the fire truck slide down in there? Oh, it does. Oh, it fits. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, a triple. There we go. Oh, no, that fire truck's going to get crushed. It's going to get crushed. So I'll just take out the apples to apples. We'll stick in both Bop Its down there. So there's one Bop It. There's 2 Bop Its, okay. Damn it, Racco, why won't you fit? Oh, the memory game. I think that will... it's close enough. If I put it at an angle. At an angle, it'll fit. And then... yeah. So that should be good. Now, I want to... I could actually throw that down there. Actually, no. Memory game has to go right there. Those can go right there, and then I'll stick some more bubble wrap in as filler. Alright, there's that. There's that. Okay, very cool, very cool, very cool. Then I'll just stick a little bit of bubble wrap on the top. I actually don't know if the rest will fit in another 16 by 16, but we're gonna have to try. So that's as good as it's gonna get. Very nice. So I really don't know if the rest is gonna fit in another box. It might not. We really don't know what's gonna happen. So my tape gun. See, guys, I'm not the best. I just guess. This is where you use your good pelvic thrusting skills. There we go. So there we go. It's actually pretty light. I feel like, well, no, because those are like 20 pounds right there. Okay, so now we got to do the second box. Now the second box is something that Amazon wants to know. Amazon wants to know what you're putting in each box. So I actually have to go into Amazon right here, right now, and I have to let them know how many boxes I'm doing. So I'm going to be doing 2 boxes. More than 1 SKU per box, total 15 boxes. I can use a web form instead of uploading a file. And a web form is basically just telling them exactly. So I got 2 boxes in the shipment. Then it wants to know how many things of each are in the boxes. So I will count this as box 2, just because it's easy. So box 1, I have 1 bamboozle, Okay, but let's start at the top. We have apples to apples. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 apples to apples. So that would mean the other two are in box 2. September 11th, is that out of here? Nope, that's in the box. So that is in box 2. Mamma Mia's in box 2. The other CD's in box 2. Thomas and Friends, that was on top. The fire truck was in there. Yes, that was in box 2. Racco was right here, so that's in box 1. Smeed is in box 1, which is this one I'm about to do. Bamboozle is going to be in box 1. Monopoly Junior is in box 2. Check Up Charlie's in box 2. The Duck toy is going to be in box 1. Mega Bloks is in box 2. The Crayola kit's in box 2. That huge jigsaw puzzle I got in box 2. Nordic Ware is going to be in box 1. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 was in box 2. Bop It 2. Both of those were in box 2. And, come on. And lastly, the Da Vinci game was in box 2. So that should equal all of my items. So 30 total. Perfect. Okay, cool. So now I do the weights and stuff after. So yes, I am specifying exactly what's in each box as I do this right here. So now I actually want to make sure, before I click submit, I want to make sure all of this stuff can fit into, oh actually, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 apples to apples. Did I say that earlier? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. So now I want to make sure everything else fits. So basically I'm going to be grabbing another box, building that other box, seeing if everything else fits. Now, you can skip the step of providing the box contents to Amazon because they can just charge you a processing fee to do it themselves. But the thing is, you don't want to get charged that fee. Okay, I'm going to decline the phone call right now because I'm obviously very busy. I cannot be taking phone calls at this moment. Very good. Okay. That's 2, and that's 3, and then I do 1 this way, and 1 down here. Now I normally do them the other way also, but I'm not going to be doing that just for time purposes because this stream is extremely long. I'm sorry about how long it is, guys. That's just... Hopefully if you're watching this on the replay, you're in the process of listening and you're just listening to me talk, you know? And that's not so bad, right? Oh, guys, I actually don't know if everything's going to fit. It's going to be a tight squeeze. It's going to be a tight one. We're going to do our darndest to get everything to fit in here. This is the last item. It's apples to apples game. It is. Okay. Oh, why won't you fit? Okay, I'm going to have to figure something out. So we'll actually bring this down so you guys can see my box. Okay, we have to figure out how to get this guy in here, which I think if I slide that down in there. Come on, Castle. Twist at an angle just enough. There we go. And then if I... Racco, why won't you fit? Can I get you back in there without ripping this plastic wrap? It's sketchy. It is sketchy. Maybe... I don't want to... Man, guys, it's literally this close. I'm off by less than 1/4 of an inch. Dang it. I mean, I'm literally off by, you guys can see, that much. This will be flat. That will lay just flat enough. This is off by that. So I have to find a way to get that in there. Let let's think now. What if I take the whale? This is where Tetris comes into play. I take the whale, I stick the whale over there. Then I take apples to apples. Slide it on in. Like so. And then I take Racco, slide it on in, and then I take Tough Stuff. Hold on, guys. This is what's causing me all the issues right now, because I can fit that in there. I think I can fit apples to apples, which I really squeezed in here. I think I can fit that right in there. Can Racco go in there? Come on, Racco. Yes, yes. Nice. Okay, Racco fits right in there. Castle goes right there. And we're good. We're solid. So we're all set. Everything looks good. That will just make the cut. So now I gotta take lots of bubble wrap and just fill in this side, since there's not a lot on that side. So that's where I'll open up a new bubble wrap. Right here. Awesome. Okay. Slide them in there. That in there. Right. That's good and packed. And just a little extra for my own well-being. That seems good to me. Fold that over. Actually want all the fonts right in there. There we go, as tight as you can make it. That's what she said. Okay. All right. And just so I feel safe, I'm going to do one this way. Alright. Very good. That one's a lot heavier. Yeah, this would have been over 50 pounds in the same box. Alright, cool. So, sometimes I get really upset because I realize that I missed something. I hate when that happens, but it doesn't seem to be the case. I seem to have gotten everything in there. So all I will do now is weigh them, stick the stickers on there. Then I'm good to go, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed this live stream. An hour and 22 minutes is more than enough time. I'm heading out. Remember to catch me on the Green Room Show tonight at 8 p.m. on, I don't know whose channel it's going to be on, probably Bonafide Hustler or Rake and Profit. I really don't know. But it's going to be on one of their channels, and I need to take a shower, and I need to get more work done. I'm going to do some eBay listings and play some video games. Yeah, right? Play video games. Is that a priority? Yeah, it is. I need to de-stress. And I need to get rid of those clothes right there. I really do. I swear I do. So I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out. Leave it a thumbs up. That's all.